TheFagBreak by Stephen Lee Rees. Episode 9, Silencers, in which Lynda's doing a sponsored silence, John's lost his voice, and Barry would rather not say any more.
Please present your card or your mobile phone.
It's still spitting, ladies. You want your coats on?
John, your voice is getting worse.
I know. Lynda, how long until you can speak again?
Oh, I've got my jacket. How much have you put down for her this time?
Only a tenner. Besides, she's bound to fail. She's the biggest gossiper going.
You won't catch her out, John. This is the most she's raised for a sponsored anything. £300 is at stake. She's got until 5 p.m. to remain silent.
And if she fails?
She'll double the amount and pay it herself.
Let's double the amount for her then.
You what?
Let's double the amount.
You can't do that.
It's for a good cause.
Your voice, John. You need someone to talk for you.
Ah.
Come on then, let's go for a fag before it gets worse. Barry? What are you doing out here in your lunch break?
I bumped into this handsome-looking chap alone and confused on the stairwell.
Are you all confused, Daz?
I'm fine. Seriously,
He's being silent on the matter.
I'm not.
There's nothing wrong in letting others see you cry, Darren.
If there was a little moisture in my eyes, then it was tears of joy, Barry.
What are you two talking about?
Well, we weren't talking about me, that's for sure.
Look, Barry, do you want to talk about you?
I wouldn't dream of burdening you all with my problems on your lunch break. The only problems here are his.
What did you say? Say again.
I think she's saying, what problems does Darren have?
I don't know. But he has got back together with Karen.
You what? Is this true?
You see, for me, love's a very precious thing. It's not to be faked. So, I, for one, think he's making a wrong decision.
Is it about no gravy boats?
What?
Pardon?
And that isn't about no gravy boats.
Oh, John.
She was cleared.
So were the shelves.
Can we just drop it, please?
Yes, Lynda, stop. Get your moon out. Her in the box.
So what's for lunch today, Lynda?
Whatever it is, you can eat it quietly. Don't go fooling around like a mini cement mixer.
Roast beef and horseradish sauce on a bed of rocket leaves. Slices of tomato in a malted bath. Nice one. I've just got a kebab. What you got, John?
Oh, mayo and my popping on it.
What are you eating there, team?
Barely. Gonko.
It's funny, isn't it? We give the other halves the life that they desire. Then suddenly they desire it's not for them. No discussion, no reasoning, no more love.
Barry, are you okay?
Do you want to talk about it, Barry?
Oh, no, I don't. I'm not seeking attention like some. Silence is best. Carry on, as you were. Back to Darren.
So, back together?
Yeah. I'm grateful to Futon Phil, but...
You're giving her another chance?
I wouldn't.
Well, she has my kids.
Dad, she constantly put you down and used you.
But she loves me, team. But no one else did.
There were others, Darren. You just didn't see.
Yeah. I know.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, Maz was great and all, but it just didn't feel right.
Oh, I forgot about her.
His sex was great.
Great.
In fact, sex with Maz was incredible.
Yeah, all right.
She made me laugh. She made me feel relaxed. Maz managed to open me up in ways I never knew I could. She shared that side of me. I didn't know I had it in me.
I knew you had it in you, Daz.
Thanks, Baz. But Kaz...
What about Maz?
She triggered me in many ways, probing deeply on an intimate level.
That's pegging for you.
Part of me loved Maz for it, but the other part of me just got scared.
Look, can we just forget about Maz? She's old news.
So was Kaz, but she's back in the picture.
Yeah, I know she shouts at me, she curses me, she throws things at me, she tells me off like a naughty little boy, but I feel safe with her.
Say again? Pardon? Oh, I know that, Lynda, love. You don't need to state the bloody obvious.
So Maz was all right, but not for you. Else you'd still be with her. And how many times have you left Kaz? Face it, Daz. You're best off with someone else. Someone who'll see the good in you, not just the bad, and love every aspect of you.
Careful, Tina.
She says it's going to be different.
That's what they all say, until another young slut catches their eye. Then you're suddenly in the clap clinic with an infestation and a few insertions of swabs.
Barry, what's really happened between you and Peter?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Probably.
What's he said to you?
My husband's remained silent, but I could tell exactly what he meant by the way he shut the door this morning. It was more beef and less flounce. I don't wish to say any more. Go back to your discussion of roadkill Karen.
Look, I don't get why you're all against her. She's changed.
Has she? Has she really?
Teen, she's let me play my Xbox. I don't have to sneak into the back bedroom for gaming sessions. She's proper making the effort with me.
Well, that's just great, Darren.
And there's not a question. Speak up, girl.
A question for me? Oh, for Darren. Why am I not surprised?
Well, Lynda, it's more to do with the kids.
That's nice.
My boy's been given a massive Lego set from my dad. That'll take weeks to do. So I decided I might as well go back and do that.
Really? All it took was a box of Lego.
No. I mean, yeah, I did it for the kids mainly. It's bloody huge, Lynda. Hogwarts Castle. 6,020 pieces. It's going to be mega. I'm going to be so happy when I built it.
Isn't it for them to build?
T, all those small pieces, come on. They get more pleasure from it when it's built.
Oh, man, when it does.
What? What? Well, I don't know about playing with it, but they can look at it. They might put it in the cabinet, yeah?
I'm sorry, Lynda. Did it happen to call you by mistake? So sorry about that.
You won't get her, John.
Darren, you could have stayed with Peter and I. We have a spare room.
I'd be better off sleeping in Sylvia's mouldy old caravan than with you pair leering after him.
Leering? We're not bloody vultures. We wouldn't have seduced him in his hour of need, John, honestly. Just because he shed a tear in front of my open arms.
I didn't cry.
If you say so, Ducky. But you grovelled back to her with your tail between your legs all lonely and lusting for Lego.
I did not. Anyway, you just want me at yours to keep you company while Peter goes out.
How insulting. I'd prefer to sit in silence now, actually, if you don't mind.
I've been silent for too long. I'm sorry, Barry. But from what Peter said the other day, he's just not interested in you anymore.
That's impossible. He's got to be. We're married.
You're boring. He says it's like living with his mother.
The insult's real.
I think he's fed up of living with you and your endless collection of crochet doilies.
They're crocheted coasters. Furthermore, I seem to recall him being rather interested when it came to crocheting Jabba the Hutt. And an assless jockstrap.
Don't recall seeing Jabba the Hutt in an assless jockstrap.
Is that what Peter's told you too, Daz?
What do you mean, two? Have you secretly been discussing my relationship?
Was it like that?
Pray tell me, Tina, what was it like?
He didn't say anything as such.
It's just the way he looked at you from across the counter one time. It got me really sad.
Oh. How did he look, exactly?
Depressed.
Like he'd already made his mind up.
To kill himself.
What?
No!
Oh. Right. Well, if you don't mind, I'll go back in now. Nope. I've got better things to be doing with the remainder of my lunch break than to sit silently supporting someone. I've got a festive catalogue of cheer pets to finger.
Daz, if you don't love her, don't go back there.
She wants to give it another try. I said I would.
She's not going to make you happy, Darren.
Look, Tina, I know she's a lousy worker. I know she might be a thief and has lied to me. I know not all her kids are mine. And so what if she missed my last 3 birthdays and called the police on me? She's not all bad. She's the mother of my 2 kids. Little Subaru and Echo Echo.
Echo. Echo.
Yeah.
I mean, his middle name's the same as his first.
I don't know, it's just double barrel, isn't it? You get the Echo. Echo.
Hang him up.
Plus, Tina, the TV's massive.
Is it?
She can get Sky Sports, so I'm happy, Tina.
Fine.
Oh, won't you believe it? I've done it again.
Are you allowed to make noises during a sponsored silence?
Don't look at me, Lynn. I didn't say you could mumble. Get your notepad out.
You're right in an end. Hey, girl.
Oh, God, what's she put? Sod off, John.
Took it that long to write that?
What's she put? I hate you.
Tina, Pauline tells me you're waiting for an interview. Have you heard anything?
You think she's avoiding you, don't you, girl?
What? Hey?
For God's sake, you two. Yes, I've not seen Sharon, Darren. And Carol's avoiding me.
Why do you think that?
If I hadn't had a finger, she'd be hanging around my feet like a stray cat. But the moment I want her, and I don't have cake, she's vanished. Let's face it, not going to be me, Darren. Never is.
Well, I hope it is, Princess. Here's Angie now, Tina. I'll ask her for you.
Oh, don't talk to me. I'm not in the mood.
Whilst you're here, Angie.
Well, I don't want to be here, Darren. Pretty much like yourself.
What's up this time?
What's up this time? What's up this time? I'll tell you what's up, Tina. I've not slept a bloody wink is what's up. Robert's playing silly games like avoiding my text and selling my possessions on eBay.
Oh, God. What on earth have you done?
I haven't done anything, Tina, but be a loving and supporting fiancé. Almost, Lynda. Calm down. I was very close to sealing the deal. I mean, what more can I do to get this man to engage in oral dialogue?
The trouble in your sentence there is dialogue.
I went around to talk about things, and he locked the door and sealed up the letterbox. He's screening my calls, he's rejected my emails, and he's blocked me on Facebook. Yet, he thinks it's perfectly fine to keep my drawer full of orthopaedic bed socks.
Ange, about the kitchenware position.
I have to put my legs up the wall as they're throbbing.
Angie?
I'm staying late at my office, then sleeping on my sister's sofa with a very windy greyhound as Pamela keeps feeding it chips for a laugh, and seeing as how I was months away from being a wife to Robert, I've let out my place for 6 months, which means I'm practically homeless. So I am not in the mood.
Angie?
Yes, Darren, I'd love a fag.
Oh, I wasn't actually... Look, do you want the rest of this?
Fine. John, just the man I want.
What can I do for you?
Oh, your voice is getting worse. Sounds like you could do with a dash of buttercup syrup and to get in your bed immediately.
All right, then.
Not now, John. Sleep in your own time. If anyone's having sleep during work, it'll be me. Now, what I wanted was for you to go through the docket folder with me.
Why? Is there a mistake?
Well, I've been looking over the paperwork and some things are miss. Just need a conflab.
It wasn't John that time, Lynda. It was your daughter.
I can assure you those forms are neatly stacked away in the pink folder. It's not my fault they're missing, so don't point a finger at me.
It's not a question of pointing fingers at whose fault it is, but some form of responsibility must be taken now I'm in charge of the place. Corinne was a little lazy in her managerial role, and it's up to me to put things right. And since I was up the other night in the office with a Merlot in hand, looking over the forms, I've noticed that something isn't being communicated through.
Well, there shouldn't be anything outstanding. I want people pointing the finger at me in the warehouse because if they want to point the finger, then they can point elsewhere. Not at me. Not at my watch.
John, let's not get carried away, shall we? I'm well aware the warehouse is your responsibility, but I am now responsible for you and everyone in there. So let's not point fingers either, John, okay? This is not a finger-pointing situation, nor a blame game or blasting out any blame. Nobody is pointing fingers here, okay? Finger-pointing or finger-blasting will only make me sad.
It's just pointing the finger, Angie. Nothing more.
I want us to get along and be one happy family where no one's at fault and we all gel as a team. So there'll be no more fingering my happy family. Is that understood? Now, about that pink folder, John.
Yes?
I think you'll find it's magenta.
Are you stopping for another one, Angela?
I won't actually, Tina. Conflict of interest, just in case it's seen as a bribe.
But you're not doing the interviews.
No, that's true. Go on then, Tina. Just to be sociable.
Have you spoken to Lynda, Angie?
Are you still silent, Lynda?
She's got until 5 p.m. to remain silent.
What charity is it for this time? All these sponsorships will support you in, Lynda. I'll have to watch you. There'll be extensions to your house, flights to Turkey for tummy tucks and facelifts soon. Yeah. Raising money for the blind. Don't the blind speak, Lynda? You're better off going blind for the day.
That is online, Dad. You just put a post up.
Is that your Karen, Darren?
Yes, it is.
What does she have to say for herself?
I'm unwell and lost my voice. But at least I have my babe back. Love you, Dad.
Oh, bless her. Love you too, sweetheart.
She's lost her voice, yet she can still make herself heard. Well, Karen's popped up, and still no sign of those infamous gravy boats.
It was a complete misunderstanding.
The only misunderstanding I have is why you're with her.
Agreed.
Yeah, can we change the subject, please?
Ooh, feel a nerve pin it there. I can say that, I'm on my break.
Angie, has Tina got the kitchenware position?
It doesn't matter, Darren.
I shouldn't gossip, but interviews were delayed as Carol was on holiday with a new friend and Sharon just couldn't be bothered. I expect we'll be undertaken now that she's back. My interview was directly with Mr. Ratcliffe, so I know it must be difficult waiting to hear about it. Now, Darren, if you really put your mind to it, you could be trained up to be acting supervisor for the warehouse when John dies, if retires or gets fired.
What's going on?
Nothing, John. Someone like you, Daz, should be eager for a pay rise. It's only 5 pence, but still, every little helps when supporting a single lifestyle. Now, I must leave you all. Got to try and track Robert down, seeing as he's not speaking to me. And don't forget, anything I say out here in this fag shelter must be kept between us, okay? Anyone asks, I've been silent this whole time. Okay. Bye.
What's up, Lynda? You look like you're just dying to speak to Pauline about this.
You okay, Tina? You've gone silent.
I'm fine.
I'll speak for you. Lynda's phone. How can I help? Lynda, it's the school. Something's happened. Can you fetch them? Yeah. What? Ambulance?
Oh my God, what the hell has happened? Is she okay? What's going on? Hello?
I'm joking. I got you.
You got her.
Hey!
And that's a £600 donation from Lynda.
Bollocks!
In this episode, you heard Mik Horvath as John, Tracy Rollins as Lynda, Veronica Jones as Tina, Michael J. Dean as Barry, Phil Stanley as Darren, and Alex Wrampling as Angie. This has been a Marde Hen production.